Namaskar, I am Vishwakarki from Voice of Education. What I think is the present education system has created thousands of people able to read and write but unable to understand the worth of reading. It is the power of youth that we can change the education system. It is the youths that need to drive the education system. Taking that into consideration, today here in our studio, we've got a veteran educationist, a youth, Mr. Rajan Shrestha. Welcome to our program, sir.
Namaste, Vishwa sir. Thank you so much.
So, before my asking your introduction, I think it is better if you tell something about you, sir.
You have already introduced me here. I'm Rajan Shrestha, an educationist. Let's not say a veteran educationist, but of course, truly I'm an academician and educationist. And when I have to give some introductions about me, firstly, I'm solely related to education. I am the principal of Pioneer Public School, Burani Kantatowal Kapan. And recently, let's say it's been 6 months, COVID has affected a lot, and entire world is in panic situation. But at that time, we have thought about youth entrepreneurship, and we had started Manaslu World College in Chuchipati, and I am the principal of Manaslu World College. And I have been, engaging in so many institutions, social organizations, like I'm in Lions Club also,
Yes.
District 325A1, and I'm working as a additional joint treasurer there. And there is another organization that is related to volunteers, and WVAN, we call it in short form WVAN. I am the executive secretary of Bagmati province
WVAN,
as well.
could you say something on that?
Welfare Volunteer Association Nepal.
Oh, well, okay.
Yes, and then after there are some educational organizations, and in Kopan and Jorpati area especially, there is an organization named PAPSOC. I'm the general secretary at PAPSOC as well, and there are two pillar organizations in Nepal in academia, PAPSON and PAPSON, and I'm the head of department of information and communication in National PAPSON Kathmandu as well.
Okay.
And mostly I am engaged in education sector and social service. I think these informations are enough to tell about me, and I have completed my MPhil in English from ISR also, and I'm planning to join PhD as soon as possible. And of course, I'm from Kathmandu originally. My original birthplace is Kathmandu, and again I would like to say that I am a truly educationist who wants to transform the education system in Nepal. That's it. I think that's enough introduction, I guess.
Thank you, Rajan sir. This it's really a great privilege for us to have you here. And the most important thing, what I think is, it is the youths at present that we need to know their psychology, their tendency, their attitudes, their reaction, their plannings, and their passions for education. Generally, I can see many youths, devoted to other sex. And it's not that they have not been involved in education. But my first query is, as a youth, you might have many opportunities as you have shown, through your portfolio. What drove you to education system as a youth?
Yeah, like we know, like in education sector especially, we have been for so many years, and we see many youths are not attracted towards education system, and they
Yes.
don't want to be teacher.
Yes.
And there is a common saying.
Neither entrepreneurs,
Yeah,
neither
and
education entrepreneurs.
neither entrepreneur also. Especially, I want to talk about education. Many youths are not attracted because in Nepal, teachers and educationists are not in high priority.
Yeah.
Yes, that is the one reason.
Right.
But if you talk about me, I'm just 30 plus. Right, you might be shocked. Many people expect at least me, I would be 40 plus. I'm just 30 plus, and it's been almost 13 years that I have been teaching.
Wow.
And I have started from the very bottom level. Let's say, I used to teach, home tuitions when I was doing my schooling, because let's say I had to support my family. Also,
So
I had to support myself as well at the time. And then after passing SE in 2062,
That was SLC.
yeah, SE, now we call SE, you understand that was SLC.
Yeah.
I had started teaching even class 9 and 10, maths, English in institutions, and then after I joined the school, at that time I was lower secondary English teacher, and that was very good opportunity to me to work and to start my career as a teacher. Whereas even my own teachers used to say teaching job is source of dissatisfaction. You won't be satisfied, and many people have lots of complaints. You never get appraisals, you never get facilities. Only people have complained about teaching job. Before that, when they had said, I never thought about being a teacher. However, I was working as a tutor, let's say. I used to teach home tuition
Was
for my
there
support.
any turning
Yeah.
point,
Yeah.
My point is that you knew that teaching was not that satisfactory, or someone
Okay,
told
yes.
you
Yeah.
that way.
Yeah.
But what was that turning point? What was the point of this attraction that
Okay.
drove you to this profession?
There used to be one Nepali teacher named Ramani Paudel sir. Once he made me speak in front of many people, and when I spoke very freely in one topic, he took me in front of the principal and he told me, this boy Rajan is going to be professor one day.
Wow.
At that time, I did not know, what was the feeling to be like a teacher or a professor. I didn't have any idea at that time. And when the principal from another school, he had, told me about the teachers that, teaching job is, let's say not so very good. And then after, let's say, we are not happy with teaching and all. Both positive and negative, things, came into my mind.
Okay.
And later on I thought, okay, I was the school topper, and then after I thought like I should study in morning in college, and during a day I had to work. That was my plan. And finally, when that particular Nepali teacher had inspired me, after SE I have understood, and I thought I must, I had to make career in teaching, and I had started formally in school.
Okay.
And from that, lower secondary English teacher, I had from B, C graded institutions to premium graded schools and colleges. Okay, I had gone there, and I had taught for so many years. Mainly, let's say I want to just inspire our youth and young generation that even I was very good at my studies, extracurricular activities, not only in school but also in colleges also. I used to be a very good student. So good student must come in teaching field.
Wow.
Okay,
Great
must come
idea.
in, teaching field. What is the reason is that, many people come in teaching when they don't get job,
Or other
okay,
options,
they
so to
try so many things, and finally what do? They just come for teaching, for time pass, or to
For the
engage
time being.
themselves, right?
For the time being,
Yeah.
they would go to the next profession.
Next profession. That is very bad, actually,
Yeah.
right? And there are reasons. What are the reasons? First reason is that they were never taught about being teacher. They were never inspired about being a teacher. Okay. And another thing is that even our government, our state, sadly I have to say, our state and our government, they have not given proper facilities to the teachers. And there is wrong impression about teachers. Teachers are transformers. Okay. If they really work hard, if they are really happy, they can transform the society, they can change the society. Okay.
So are you happy
Yes.
as a teacher then?
Yeah,
As you
yes.
said,
Uh-huh.
as a transformer,
Okay.
first the teacher themselves should be happy,
Yes.
then only they can turn the students into happy beings, you
Okay.
know.
Yeah.
As a teacher, how far are you satisfied
Yes.
as a transformer?
Yeah, I am fully satisfied because I have got everything from education sector. Okay, let's say frankly, if I did not, become a teacher, I would have, become a businessman, or maybe I would have gone foreign.
Truly.
Maybe yes,
Truly.
truly I might have earned a lot of money. Maybe currently I don't have enough money, but I have got that prestige. Okay,
Wow.
that title, and many people take me as an inspiration. That I want to be like Rajan Shrestha. Look at his progress. Look at his education. Never ever, like people, they did not expect, and they have not expected that Rajan would be in this position.
Oh.
He would not be able to contribute in this way. They have never thought about my social activities, contributions, because I was from the very backwarded family background. Let's say, okay.
Grassroots family.
Yeah,
so
very
to say.
grassroots family, and many my relatives and villagers, friends, they are surprised at present because from such a marginalized family, okay, from such a society.
You have grown yourself to
Yes.
be a qualified person,
Yes, yeah.
a responsible citizen, a good
yeah.
principal,
Okay.
a good member in Lions Club,
Yes.
And a good academician. That's another part. My
Okay.
point is that,
Yeah.
you are from Kathmandu, you
Yes.
have got your
Okay.
house here,
Yeah.
you don't have the,
Yeah.
anyway, you don't have the lack of subsistence here,
Yes.
but things would not always go that way.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
People really would find it difficult to live in Kathmandu as a teacher, and especially under
Yeah.
this, this situation as you see now.
Yeah.
It's been more than 5 months. So my question to you is,
Okay.
what do you think is the present status of education, irrespective of COVID situation?
Okay.
Excluding it. Okay, fine. Let us leave it.
Yeah.
Had there not been COVID, things would have been better. That
Okay.
would be another question. But
Yeah.
my point is that, irrespective of COVID-19, is there situation?
Okay.
Is there situation for teachers to make their livelihood?
That's a very good question. Thank you for that question. What happens is, let's say in the present scenario of education system in Nepal, many teachers they have a hand-to-mouth problem also,
Yeah,
right? Okay,
that's what I mean.
And many schools and colleges, they are providing facilities to the teachers as per their capacity, as per their qualification as well. And many institutions, maybe they are not being able to provide better facilities for the teachers. Okay, so to address that, I have already told, many people are responsible, or many parties are responsible for that. I mean to say that the very academic institution is responsible, even government is responsible, okay, and then after, even teachers themselves are responsible. So at which level they can demand, they can work, okay. If you are really capable teacher, a qualified teacher, you demand and you take facilities. when you what happens is, when you go to school or college, you go and teach there for time pass, and you don't want to guide and inspire students, you don't want to change them, and you take teaching profession as a burden. Okay, you just go to let's say pass your time, then there is no professionalism.
Do you mean to say that such people should not be in the teaching?
Yeah, of
field?
course, very good people.
And if you think that this really those people who are passionate on teaching should be in this field.
Yeah, of course.
But are there attractions in the society? I mean to say, the respect in the society or the prestige in the society that drive youths to teaching? Do you think
now it has changed now?
It has
Okay, 5 years
changed,
back, 10 years back, the scenario was different. At present, many youths are attracted because most of the schools and colleges, they good very they give very good facilities. Many youth are all attracted, and many people are well settled in academic institutions now. And even during COVID also, we tried our best. If you talk about me, let's say, and my institution, we have provided necessary facility to the teachers.
What did Pioneer School do? Can you tell me plus 1 point, 2 point, 3 point? No, I'm not this asking you personally. My point is that Pioneer is just a representative. My point is that there are so many schools. No offense, please. My point is, as a principal of Pioneer English School, in order to sustain your primary level teacher or your secondary level teacher or large secondary level teacher, what did you do?
There are so many things we have done to our teachers. At first, we have to go. Many private schools are run with the fees, with the money.
I know that,
I'm coming to your point. Let me complete my full statement first, and then you can again cross question me. At first, the source is from parents, guardians, right? Very well. And then after, since Chaitra, we have not got anything else in my school and even in college. And what happens is, another thing is that till Chaitra we have given full salary, full facilities to all the teachers, and for non-teaching staff still we are giving. Yes, and for teaching faculties, for non-teaching faculties we are giving, right?
And for not only teachers, but also non-teaching faculties.
Yes, of course.
That you have taken care of.
Yeah,
I really
and I'm coming to your point. And another thing is that for teachers, most of the teachers are well settled, and we have told them, if you have any problem, you can come to us personally, and we'll help you. And I have already told, and I have recommended some of the teachers in my ward and municipality for some kind of donation, some kind of help also. And I must mention you that I have a good connection in Germany, because 2 years back I had gone there, and I had got an opportunity to teach and to observe the education system in Germany, and I have a very good connection there. And I had requested them for some help. And they had sent me €1,000 for my teachers.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, so and I'm going to distribute that amount equally to my teachers without any terms and conditions. And since Baisakh, government has not told anything else. In let's say we from the authority, we don't have any information regarding giving salary. When you don't own anything else, can you pay the rent? Can you pay the rent? Can you pay the expenses? Can you pay the bill? Of course, it's very difficult. And even the government and the state, they are not providing single penny, as a compensation or as a donation or even as a loan.
Despite the fact that this is school,
and I'm being I'm being able to manage.
1% salary of teacher has been deducted from teachers, and that could be supplemented.
Look at the government and their system.
Soft loan could be provided to the teachers,
of course.
Or not only to the teachers, even to the this organization holders like you. So I salute you that you are privileged enough to get some donation from Germany and some other sources. I salute you.
And I would like to
but what about other schools? It is not only the case
again,
of
let me come
school,
let me come back in again, same point. Not only in Pioneer School, we had started one investment company, Manaslu team of entrepreneur. And I had already told you, under that management we had let's say we have one school and college also, Praxis International Academy, which is located at Chabel Chuchipati, and Manaslu World College, and we have just begun that college. And let's say even in school and college also, people are working. They are getting salary, they are getting facilities. If they are working, they are getting, right? And we need to also earn something. I have already told you, right? When you have money, you can buy, you can eat.
Has told you to establish a company, schools and colleges are a company. But my point is that is it a coincidence that under this COVID situation you started Manaslu World College, or did you have that plan even before that? Under such situation?
Don't you think it can be a very good example, or very inspiration to all the youths and all the entrepreneurs? Many people have died. Okay, many people have committed suicide because they don't have any money. Okay, they don't have any ways to survive now.
Yeah.
And who else is responsible for that? At that time, don't you think that Manaslu team of entrepreneur has started something very good, which can be a source of motivation and inspiration to all the stakeholders, especially those people who have been engaged in education sector and in school colleges. Look.
So my question is, sir, I have not gained more ideas about that.
Okay.
Could you tell me as to how the idea of establishing Manaslu World College came to your mind?
Okay.
There are thousands of these colleges or schools and mushroomings of schools in Kathmandu.
Okay.
So you are at the heart of Kathmandu.
Yeah.
How did the idea of incorporating all the youths or many of the youths come to your mind and establish a new college, even at this time of crisis, Manaslu World College?
Yes.
Could you tell me something about it?
Thank you, sir. Okay, so I have already told you about Manaslu team of entrepreneur. Actually, the ideas were the ideas were hovering in my mind, since 4 or 5 years, and I had a talk with some of the friends 3-4 years back as well, before running Pioneer School, and at that time we had a vision to form an academic group. Under that group, we wanted to run some schools and colleges. Okay, but at that time, because of some let's say technical issues, we could not do that. And finally, after doing homework for some years, finally we had registered an investment company last year, and before, let's say after the lockdown has started, we had started Manaslu World College. Yes, we had a plan that we would run such a college where there would be differences, where there would be priority for skill-based education and practical based education. And Manaslu World College is not going to be the place, okay, or not going to be the college which provides only certificate of +2 and bachelor level. Okay, we are totally different from other colleges, and we don't have any competition and comparison to other colleges. Why am I saying this? Is because we want to be different than other colleges in terms of quality education, in terms of investment, in terms of, let's say, targeted group, and in terms of giving students skill. Okay, and then after, let's say, Manaslu World College, you may ask, then why should people come to Manaslu World College? You may ask a question. Then I have an answer. Okay, not only for education, not only for quality education. Don't you think all the school and colleges, they try their utmost to give quality education?
But what is the parameter of education?
Let's say and we will also give quality education.
Everyone says we have quality education, and our college is going to be better than this. We have seen such institution for last 20 years. Or we as academicians have seen. But my point is that what are the parameters? Everyone says we are different. Sometimes when people try to be different, they become eccentric. What way can you assure the youths that Manaslu has these and these qualities that make it different from others?
All right. So at first, I have already told every college commits for quality education. Okay, and let's not go at the parameter of quality education, but I am going to say about Manaslu, how are we different?
You have to say the procedure, sir.
Okay, how are we different from others? Okay, number one, I say, we are also committed to quality education, there is no doubt. But apart from that so-called quality education, not only in exams, but also in life, the product of Manaslu or the students of Manaslu will be able to pass with better grades. Yes, of course. Let me come to that point. Yes, let me come to that point. At first, I would like to say okay, ECA activities, right?
Everyone
ECA activities, everyone is
doing.
doing, but we are all trying to do in a different way, let's say.
Okay.
Those students who have expertise in different areas, okay, we will provide them full scholarship at Manaslu. All right, and we have offered students this COVID special scholarship. Many people have financially, they have gone down, okay, they are in financial crisis, so to address that, we have offered COVID special scholarship. That is another point. And then after, next point is after their regular class, okay, let's say if SE graduates, they join Manaslu College in 11th class. After their classes get over, they can choose either Japanese, Chinese. No, I'm not coming to virtual class. After, let's say, even physical class or virtual class, let's say, they can join Japanese, Chinese or Korean class.
Okay, as per the demand of time.
As per the demand of time and as per the demand of student, they can choose only one language, and we'll bring the instructors from same very country. And I'm talking about cultural exchange program for our students in Korea, Singapore and Germany. Okay, our students will visit Germany, Singapore and Korea, and the students from universities from those countries will come here. We will be responsible for each and every expenses here, and when we go there, they will bear the expenses. Look, that is another part. And then after, if they want to pursue their career in foreign, or if they want to join university, then we provide them free consultation without taking money.
That's
okay,
a very good
that
point.
is that is another point. Okay,
Yes.
and I have already told Manaslu World College would commit for skill based education. We just don't give them certificates. We give them, we provide them, we equip them with better skills. Even after +2, if they go to the market, let's say even if they leave home, they can be self-dependent. Okay, they don't simply pass in exams.
So
board exams, they will pass in, they will pass in their life as well. They will pass in their life as well. Okay, and our main motto is that, okay, I would like to talk about the motto of our college. Theme of our college is a home for future leaders. Okay, if they are not interested, okay, there is no compulsion to study. Okay, they have to attend classes regularly.
We can't.
But if they are interested in music, we will make him very good in music. If he is interested in football, we try our best to make, okay, let's say him even a national player. Okay, so let's not
him or her.
him or her, all right. Let's not just focus on result and then after certificates. Okay, let's not only focus on that.
Forget about those things.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for all these things. But
Yes.
it's really great, this you come up with a new idea.
Okay.
And you come up with new strategy.
Yes.
Or come up with new strategies, so to say. That's fine.
Yeah.
We have heard of so many institutions these days, and even before. All the best for your very good endeavor.
Thank
and
you,
hope
sir.
youths in totality,
Okay.
or youths in a combined way will do it in a better way.
Okay.
All the best for your
Yes.
Manaslu World College.
Yes. Thank you, sir.
Well, let's do some relaxation.
Okay. Yeah.
We had really hot, this debate regarding all this quality and all.
Yes.
Because quality is not something concrete that you come up with and show this is the
Yes, of
quality.
course.
Fine.
Yeah.
But my point is, are you comfortable, sir?
Yeah, of course, I'm comfortable.
Okay.
You can ask me anything related with my profession. Okay, it doesn't matter. You can.
I'm not going to ask you
You
about
can
profession.
feel comfortable to ask me the questions.
How far do you take yourself as a good husband and a father?
Okay, that's very difficult to say, as I have already mentioned in my introductory, session, let's say at the beginning, I have already told you, I have been, engaged in so many social activities, so many institutions, and many people ask me, how do you manage time? That's very, difficult. Yeah, that's very difficult question, I can answer anything very easily. No, yes.
I need to
From
know.
when I wake up.
And your students need to know.
Okay, yeah. How do I manage time? That is very important. If we can't manage time, means life would be in mess. It doesn't matter how much money do you have, what kind of prestige do you have. It doesn't matter. How much money do you have doesn't matter, but it matters whether you have really managed time or not. Sorry to say, I have not been able to manage enough time for my children and my family, my wife, my parents, because I am at the prime, let's say, youth, and I have to do something not only for my family, for me, for my dreams, and for my society, and for my nation as well.
Okay.
Yes.
To tell the things quite truly.
Yeah. Okay.
Could you tell me what does Mrs. Shrestha say about you? Quite truly.
Yeah, quite truly.
Words.
Yeah. She says, you don't have time for me and children, but you are doing for us. I understand, but you need to spend some quality time with us as well. And there is no doubt, even you are going to be the very, let's say, a rich person, great person, or you are someday maybe you are going to be even a great politician, or great political leader. She has faith upon me, she has trust upon me. I am very thankful to her and my children. She is looking after me, she is looking after my children, and there is no comparison actually. And she has
children, our children.
Yeah. No, especially. Okay. Yes, she has contributed a lot, and she has been my better half counterpart since 15 years. We had actually love marriage, right? Okay. Even in college also, we used to be together, and we miss those moments. We used to visit so many places, and sometimes we go for foreign trip as well. But as per her demand and as per my children demand, I'm not being able to manage the time, and they should understand, because I don't only belong to them, I belong to my society. I belong to many thousands of people. Thousands of people have expectations on me. They say, you are the change maker, you are in leadership, you are the transformer. Many people have expectations upon me. Then I should fulfill. I should fulfill their expectations as well. And I should not be that much selfish that I should only think about my children, my parents, my wife. Okay, I should not be that much very self-centered. I am a social being, I'm a social person. I am engaged in so many institutions, and I have to manage time. Until today, I'm really being able to manage time for everyone, and I'm making them happy. They have complained, right? But I'm giving them everything, even time also. But as per their demand, I'm not being able to give them time, and I have to apologize to my family and parents and friends also. Okay.
My only point is that, to say the things quite truly.
Okay.
This I'm much older, but you are young.
Yes.
Generally youths, they spend their time going to sea beaches, staying at home, taking coffee with them and all. So of course everyone has got that wish. So apart from that personal question, my point is that what is teaching for you as a profession?
Teaching, as a profession for me is, in one word, I would say, a transformer.
Wow.
An inspiration to many people. Okay. I don't teach. I have completed my MPhil in English, and I'm an English teacher. Mostly, let's say, so as my major subject English, I used to teach English. Okay, and now I don't teach anymore because I don't have time. And when I go to the college or school, when I enter into classroom, I don't teach book. I never teach book, and I try to teach them the some of the important aspects of life. Okay, they need to live their life fully. They have to be happy, they have to be jolly. Okay, and do not study for your parents and to us. If you are interested, study. If you are not interested, don't study. Okay, so being a teacher is not only a tutor. Okay, he should be an inspirer, inspirer, okay, or inspiration. He should be a guide. He should be a good friend as well, and he should be okay. He should be let's say friend, and of course, okay. So
An actor,
yeah,
a
an
dancer.
actor. Okay, let's say he should be very frank to children, and then only there
Understand
would be
the psychology.
yeah, okay, yeah. Of course, they have to do. In
Sorry,
that
sir,
way.
but I don't want to go, this towards politics, or
Yeah.
I really don't want so-called intellectuals,
Okay.
to present their points. We have got so many intellectuals,
Yeah.
so many great people putting forward their points, putting forward their opinions regarding the education system.
All right.
This is wrong, this has to be done, the state has not done these and these
yeah.
things. I don't believe it.
Yeah, we should not blame. We should not blame
I
them.
want youths.
Yes. Okay. Youth
Or
empowerment.
we,
Let's say. Yeah.
we from education television want the voice of youths.
Okay.
So in the same context,
Yeah.
my point is, do you think that the present leaders, or so to say student leaders,
All right.
so-called student leaders, I don't
Yes.
really say that
Yeah,
way, I
okay.
don't want to blame
Yeah.
anyone.
Uh-huh.
So-called student leaders, do you think so-called student leaders
Okay.
have acted
Uh-huh.
on the ground of morality and ethics on this COVID-19 situation
Okay.
in order to bridge the
Okay.
gap between students and teachers,
Yeah.
between parents and teachers, or between parents and students? What do you think? What has
yeah.
been their role?
Okay, they have not done anything else actually, except taking some amounts from big schools. They have not done anything else. Frankly, I have to say, if they are truly, if they truly want to, let's say, bring the changes, okay, among students and parents, if they really want to contribute. Okay, they should not speak such things that demotivate, even let's say school.
Am I right if I
yes,
say they have,
okay.
even dismantled the situation? Don't pay the fee,
Yeah.
that
They have
teachers-
created
teachers-
the gap
teachers-
actually. They have
Okay,
created
sorry,
the.
sir, sorry
Yes,
to interrupt.
okay.
But my point is that they are taking Zoom classes. Zoom
Okay,
classes are not
yeah,
good. Don't pay the fee to schools.
yeah.
And parents, please
Yeah.
don't pay the fee that way. Do you think that they have even created a kind of bitter relation
Okay.
among these three parties?
Yeah, of course they have. I have already told you they have created gap among us. Okay, so school, even parents are ready to pay now. Parents
Okay.
are ready to pay. They are saying we can't handle our children anymore. It's very difficult. Even it's been almost 6-7 months. Means it's very difficult situation for everyone.
So what are they
Yes,
done?
yeah.
What have
okay,
they
they
done?
have not
That's
done
what is my
anything
question.
else. Whenever they need money, whenever they need some help, they come, they threaten, and then after
They get it.
they get it
For their vested interest.
If they need something, then they close and they shut down the
Okay.
school colleges, and after they get their things done, what happens? They have not done anything else. So at this moment, everyone should be united, okay, because there is gap now, and that gap will hamper everyone. Okay,
Even
not
parents.
only parents, even children.
they are more
Okay, and then
responsible
after
now.
our society, there would
Yes.
be devastative situation for everyone. There would be explosion in education sector. Look, to somehow that's true. Online education is not that much very practical in
But
case
do
of
we have
alternative? Our society. Yeah.
We don't have.
Yeah, we don't have alternatives, so by hook and crook we have to run online classes, but we should not focus on taking money, taking fees. Okay, we should not focus.
But let's
try
Teachers should survive,
yeah,
sir.
let's try to open the schools as soon as possible. Okay, but we need to analyze the scenario.
Yes,
And
yes.
the rate of COVID is increasing day by day. How
Yes.
can we operate the classes? How can we run the classes physically?
Life
That's
is
not
more-
possible.
life is more important.
Yeah, that if we survive, okay, if we don't die, means we can do anything in our life. But if there is no life, there is no hope. if there is life, there is hope.
Yes.
That is why let's not emphasize upon collecting fees, money and other things. At least let's engage students in a creative way.
Wow.
Okay, let's engage students in a creative way, and then after let's say counsel even students and parents psychologically. Let's counsel them.
Very
okay
good.
They need to live life now.
Very good.
It doesn't matter either they take loan and they have some financial burden. It doesn't matter. Their life is very important. Our life is very important. Just do not do politics for politics sake. Okay, think about society, think about the students, and think about the teachers. Even the let's say the promoters of private school and colleges, they are in very problem. Yeah, we have to think from each and everyone's perspective. Okay, everyone has got life. Everyone everyone has got family.
But
okay,
teachers,
they have responsibilities.
Teachers have been more victimized. My point
Yes,
is,
yeah.
teachers have been more victimized.
Yeah. Okay.
And so-called student leaders have been forcing teachers, parents, not to pay fees.
Okay.
If they do not pay fees, what to do?
Okay.
Another point is, they have been telling the parents so Zoom classes or other virtual classes are not useful at all. If they are not useful at all, do they have other alternatives?
Yeah.
Is it those student union leaders who are going to take responsibility of our children?
Okay.
My point is that why are they playing such dirty games?
Okay.
And even those leaders in the nation who needed teachers at the time of their revolution, what is their voice? What is their responsibility?
Okay.
What have they done? Either to students or to teachers,
Okay.
or even to parents. So at least the nation running mechanisms should take their responsibility.
Okay.
What is your point?
Let me come to that point. Okay, let's not blame only student unions.
Not alone. I'm not telling them alone.
Let's not.
But they are responsible to some extent to dismantle the relation between students and teachers and parents.
There is one truth everyone knows: student unions are guided by the best political groups. Okay. They have best interest upon it. They want to do politics right now. They want to win the sentiment, and the so-called educationist, top educationist, they speak whatever they like without thinking. Okay.
Those top educationists also have not done
anything. Yes,
fruitful
that's my point.
To bridge the gap.
Yes. And let's say to go in the agenda, and then after to go in the conclusion, everyone has to sit together. Let's say all the people concerned with electricity. No, I have understood. Okay, they have not done anything. Okay,
they have certain responsibilities.
Okay.
Because they are the elected people. They are the people that is student elected.
Okay.
They have certain responsibilities. In this situation, what have they done? And we have got even parents union. And they are not only so-called parents union. They have got certain responsibilities. If they do not show responsibilities at the time of crisis, who will? As an entrepreneur, as an educationist, my point is that you must have been in touch with them.
Yes.
What productive roles have they played under this situation? Parents union, students union, and so-called nation governing
organizations,
organizations and all. What have been their roles?
They are sitting with education minister also, and they are sitting with other concerned people, but conclusion is nothing. I have already told you, many people in organization, they are just doing politics for political sake only. They are not thinking about the society, children and students and teacher. So they have tried, at least there are
sitting
meetings.
Together,
There are meetings. They are holding meetings, and then after they are discussing, they are talking. But as you said, I agree to your point that there is no concrete solution. Only they sign, some of the agreements. They talk to each other. They see it, and they don't call young entrepreneurs and young people like us. They think we are the superior, we are the leader. Okay, so these young people, they don't have any thing to say maybe, or they don't have idea. That's the problem of our nation. Okay, They don't accept the youth leadership, and they don't want to bring youth at the front.
They have the
That's the problem.
Insecurity,
Yes.
Mr. Shrestha. They
Yes.
have the sense of
Okay.
insecurity.
Yes.
As an entrepreneur, you must say today,
Okay, yeah,
in this program,
yeah.
are they making relations among student, teachers and parents, or breaking relations?
Yeah.
Tell me quite frankly.
Yeah, they are breaking the relationship. I have already told you, most of our educational leaders also, okay, organizational leaders also, they should not have spoken about, giving discount and, about fees, in Baisakh and Chaitra. That was not the issue. At that time, they had to be very wise, and they had to raise, yes, yeah, of course, at least, yeah, they had to think about the, health and then after security of children and parents.
Yes.
They should not have emphasized upon the fees and let's say other things.
Yes.
They should have focused on online classes. Okay, whatever weaknesses were there, they could improve. Of course, they could improve, and then after school would reopen. Of course, being you are also guardian, I am also
Yes.
a guardian. Then what happens is we go and pay fee whenever we feel comfortable, when we have source of income.
And
There is no any
even-
problem.
Even schools were
Yes.
forcing parents regarding fees.
Yes.
Schools or principals
Okay.
were
Yes.
really worried about teaching.
Yes.
Students.
Okay. Yes.
So, thank you very much, Mr. Shrestha. We had really nice time
yes.
regarding all these things. My major point is that
Okay.
even if educational institutions have been closed, education should not be closed.
Yeah, that's true. Yes.
Whatever the way.
Yeah, that's
Thank
true.
you very much for coming
Yes.
to our program and presenting your views on education.
Yeah.
So all the best for your Manaslu World College.
Yes, thank
Hope it will go in a very, very fine way.
Yeah.
And after some years to say,
Okay.
I will be able to take your interview with the progress of Manaslu World College. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Sir, for giving me this opportunity to share about my even personal life, okay, and educational career, and about Manaslu World College. I'm really thankful to Education TV, and I hope in the days to come you will be getting very good news, and then after vibes about Manaslu World College in academic sector, and of course with the cooperation and help of your media and your academics, will be able to establish Manaslu World College as the best college of Kathmandu. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, sir. So, dear viewers, today we talked about some of the problems that private institutions have been facing and the problems that the students have been facing at the time of this crisis, so to say, during the COVID-19, this pandemic, and the roles that academicians should have played, the roles that so-called student unions should have played, and the roles that the state should have played. Thank you.